Hello, everyone. I am so excited to come on today and share the energy for April. I'm actually a little shocked and like, whoa. There's a lot to unpack here, so bear with me. But gosh, I have received so many signs, so many synchronicities. It's actually been ridiculous. So I've definitely got the message from Spirit. It's very loud and clear what April is, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. I will say that, by the end of March, we saw the shifts in energy and we really did feel them, but April's going to be something else. So I'm just going to jump straight into it because there's heaps to unpack. There's actually three themes here for April that I'm feeling and picking up on. And the first one is unity consciousness. The second one is the balance between the light and the dark, so yin and yang energy. And then the third one is bringing in the elements, which I will talk about at the end. But first, I'm going to talk about unity consciousness and what sign came to me for this theme. So, Spirit have been dropping through this symbol of a spiral. It's the best way I can describe it is the Nautilus shell. So this spiral I've been seeing it everywhere. This spiral is the symbol of unity consciousness. It's the symbol of basically life. And let me explain this a little bit more. So this spiral is actually called, I hope I'm saying this correctly, but it's the Fibonacci sequence. And I'm going to read a excerpt from Google, just explaining it better. So, the mystics and science alike have been fascinated for centuries with a sacred form that's found in nearly all living things, humans, plants, and animals. Its familiar shape can be recognized in our own DNA, our fingerprints, flowers, trees, shells, and at a universal level in hurricanes and galaxies. So what is the ancient symbol of beauty, perfection, and symbol? It's the sacred form of the spiral. So throughout the ages, a spiral has been represented infinite expansion, symbolizing the expansion of nature and the universe, reflecting the magical interconnectedness of our micro and macro cosmos. For centuries, this knowledge was considered sacred, a way of understanding the deeper beauty and spirituality in life. So it goes on to tell us that the golden spiral, this Fibonacci sequence, is based on the concept called the golden ratio that has been shaping our understanding of balance and proportion throughout millennia. So, the golden ratio of 1.618 has been called many names throughout history. It's also called the golden section, the golden mean, the magic ratio, and divine proportion. One of the most famous formulas in mathematics can be found practically everywhere, including nature, geometry, and the human body and the solar system. You can say it's kind of built-in numbering system to the cosmos, and this is the reason it's called nature's secret code. Humans have known about the golden ratio for about 4,000 years, some say even longer. The latest research shows that it was used in the design of hieroglyphics found on tomb walls, and also in the construction of the Egyptian pyramids and other ancient structures throughout the world. So, if you want to look more into it, Google Fibonacci sequence and you can actually go into the mathematical sequence of it. There are numbers that are added together to form this ratio. Basically, the spiritual and energetic meaning from this that I'm picking up on is that we are everything. We already know this as well, but for the energy of April, it's really being brought to our attention that we need to stop disconnecting ourselves from things around us. We are everything. Everything around us is a part of us. So instead of seeing ourselves as different or indifferent, look at parts of things around you and admire them. See the beauty in them. See the wonder of them, allowing yourself to just kind of come from this place of love. I also read somewhere else that the Fibonacci sequence, it also talks about this evolution of life and death. It's ongoing. It has this natural form of building up energy and going back within. And it's this like circular motion of basically cycles, let's say. So I definitely feel like this month there may be rebirths of energy, deaths, just this evolution and awakening of ourselves within. And this brings me on to the next theme, which is the balance of light and dark, yin and yang. So knowing that we are everything, we are all one, this carries us in to look at the light and dark aspects of ourselves. This month, it's going to see a lot of energy and work around our shadow selves. So the darker parts and subconscious parts of our psyche, really tapping in and honoring and loving those parts of ourselves as well. So instead of tapping into guilt and shame and judgment to the parts of ourselves that we see as bad, they're not bad. They're truly not bad. So this month it is forming loving connections with those so-called darker parts of ourselves. Because when we do that, we really start to come back to our center and our authentic energy. With the light and dark energy, there's truly a balance in life. We need light and dark to exist. If we were all light, it just wouldn't happen. And if we were all dark, gosh, I don't know what would happen, but we need both the light and dark. We need that balance. We need that duality, that cohesion of both aspects within ourselves. So this month, even tapping into the sun and the moon, they are reflections of the yin and yang energy, cultivating and understanding the sun and the moon's patterns, really going in and understanding their energy, even calling their energy in to recalibrate our energetic body. So it's just about noticing if those dark things do come into your mind. Don't judge yourself. Allow those words to come up. Practice mindful techniques to release those energies and understand them more. It's more so understanding those shadow aspects of ourselves. Understand why they're there. What are they trying to tell you? Because they are a part of you. We are everything. So this is just such a strong message for April, and I feel like the energies are really going to push us to pull up those darker parts of our psyche so we can love them. So the third theme for April is all about the elements. So how this ties in and connects with everything. At the start, when I talked about the Fibonacci sequence, how this spiral is found in nature, it's found in all of the elements, in hurricanes, in plants and flowers, all of that sort of stuff. It's reminding us that we are everything. So for the month of April, we're bringing the elements into that. And I'm going to actually be doing a elemental activation and clearing. It's about harnessing the fire, water, earth, and air, bringing them into aspects of ourselves, activating them, awakening them, and loving them. We can also look at the 4 elements and compare them to the seasons of life. So autumn, summer, winter, spring. We are always going to be in different seasons of our life. We're going to be going through different things. So it's loving, honoring, respecting, and having so much care for every single aspect of ourselves, every season of life that we're in. So April's just going to be huge, I feel. But it's fun. It's really fun. It's crazy how much support I've gotten from spirit for this coming month. So it feels like we're very divinely protected and guided. So just remember that. So this month I'm going to be doing an elemental clearing and healing and activation. I'm also being guided to do a gene upgrade. So the genes in our body to be upgraded to a higher frequency, as well as loving and nurturing the past frequencies. So it's just going to be a gene activation of love and really beautiful energy. If you're wanting to take things further this month and do some things on your own, the one thing that's come through for the collective and it's tapping into the yin and yang energy. Google and look up how to feng shui your house with the yin and yang energy. So that's masculine and feminine energy. And there's different ways to balance the energy of your home. So yeah, that's just a little fun exercise that you can do to balance the energy of your home, make it more fun. But yeah, listen to your intuition and see if you want to do it. I'm going to leave that there because that is a lot of information. I know that is a lot to take in, and there's also some parts that I left out, and I was just like, no, it's just way too much to share with everyone. I feel like 3 themes for people is enough to get you guys through April. So I'm sending you so much love, and I'm very excited to do the elemental healing, clearing, and activation for you guys. I'm just so excited to see what comes up for that, and have an amazing April and take care of yourselves.